Hello, today I'm gonna explain about characteristics of living things. It's the first thing you always learn. So you have to know the Mrs. Grant, as you can see over here. Mrs. Grant, oh, sorry guys, I forgot nutrition. So starting from movement is actually moving one place to the other. Respiration is actually using the energy as the glucose and then what removing the CO2 from the body. And then sensitivity or irritability is reacting. Growth and development is growing and multiplying basically. Reproduction is making yourself a own kind, so like you're doing the generations. And excretion is very simple. It is removing toxins and the waste. Okay, it's not same as digestion. And nutrition is like obtaining the nutrients. So So this seven characteristics means that it is a living thing. Everything is a living thing if this have this. So these are the living things, and what I'm about to talk is the five kingdoms. So basically what the five kingdoms is that we have plants, animals, right? You have to learn those plants, animals, fungi or fungi. I don't know how the pronunciation works, but I just say fungi, man. And then bacteria, right? You all have learned that before. Bacteria and protoktist. So what are the really different things? So we're gonna go to the cellular biology. So as you can see, there's a simple cell over here, right? Simple cell. Wait, let me move this picture. Simple cell, guys. So this is the cell membrane. I'm just gonna write cell membrane like this. And this one's the nucleus. You probably have learned this. And this one is, as you can see, the cytoplasm. So each one has like a role over here. So cell membrane is actually partially permeable. Partially permeable meaning which means that it only allows the cell it knows. So like it doesn't allow like viruses and stuff. And nucleus actually does all the work. It's basically the brain of the cell. So what it does is actually uh, it controls like what to do like and then cytoplasm on the other hand is where most reaction happens, and the texture is actually a fluid. It is a jelly like fluid. So that's explaining what it is. And then you have the plant cell over here. The plant cell is basically very different. It's just have the same simple basics of an animal, but just overthink that it has things such as uh, chloroplast over here. Like as you can see, I'm drawing some chloroplast, and yes, what chloroplast? So this is the chloroplast. Chloroplast is a process which occurs like to perform like to perform photosynthesis. You actually need sunlight. Photo basically means sunlight. So as you can see, I'm gonna write this. Photo is actually sunlight, guys. It's the sun. And synthesis, on the other hand, means the process. So it is actually basically called the sun process, but it actually needs water too. So you have the differences, guys. So these are the only different things. These are only different things we have. So vacuole. Vacuole is actually where the cell sap is stored. Cell sap is basically like the food for the storage, basically. And you have chloroplast. Chloroplast they have a green pigment called chlorophyll to absorb sunlight, and then you got Mr. Cell Wall. So what Mr. Cell Wall is that it is actually freely permeable, meaning that anything could come in, but it helps the structure with the plant. So it actually helps the structure with the plant, meaning that meaning that it actually, let's say it's full of water, right? It actually protects the water. That is called basically turgid. It helps with the turgidness because it has a strong cell wall. This cell wall right here, I'm pointing it with the arrow right now, is actually made out of cellulose, guys. It's actually made out of cellulose. Cellulose is actually good for your body because cellulose is basically fiber. Fiber meaning which has excess water. Excess water meaning which is good for your body when you excrete out the waste. And as you can see over here, we have differences over here. So the only thing you have to remember is it has cell wall, cellulose cell walls, basically, yeah, cellulose cell wall, chloroplast, and then a large central vacuole. Wait, guys, let me write. Large central vacuole. That is the most important thing right here. So this is section one, guys. Section one. So, oh wait, guys, I'm so sorry. Wait. So section one. This is what you usually teach in your school, and then that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for listening. Please like and subscribe.